Are you suffering with nightmares?
If you are, then here's why and what you can do to help. So what we know for sure is that things like stress and anxiety and worry, they all contribute to bad dreams and nightmares. Now, the great news is that we have lots of films just about those topics here on our YouTube channel. So do make sure that you subscribe. It's free of charge. And what that will mean is that you're going to get a little message to let you know when we're uploading a new film, which we do twice a week. And we're covering a whole host of topics that can help you, that can help relieve anxiety and stresses and worry. So make sure that you take a look. So going back to nightmares and bad dreams. So there is a book called the DSM-5, which is the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, and that's kind of like a go-to Bible for people that work in mental health, that kind of describe and give the diagnosis of different sort of disorders. So what the DSM-5 says about the causes of bad dreams and nightmares, it says that things that contribute are, as we've mentioned, anxiety and stress, trauma or upsetting events such as the death of a loved one, sleep deprivation, jet lag, illness, these can all contribute, side effects of medication or drugs, or if you're taking medication or drugs or drinking alcohol, all that can have an effect. And then you've also got things like sleep disorders such as sleep apnea, and also eating before bedtime.
It's quite a big list, that, even.
Yeah, there is quite a lot of things there.
Yeah, but also don't forget that your mind never switches off. So even though you go to sleep, your mind carries on. So anything that troubles you from the past that you're thinking about, anything that's troubling you in the future that you're thinking about, any conversations that you've had that have upset you, anything that you've watched on TV, before you go to bed, your brain will mix all those things together and potentially you could have a nightmare.
Yeah, so how can you help? What treatments are available to help relieve your nightmares, give you a better night's sleep? So the first thing is, as Nick mentioned there, is what you're watching on TV, particularly later on in the evening before you go to bed. So don't be surprised if you're watching something like a horror film or something that's quite traumatic or scary, that actually can then go on to help you sort of make you have a nightmare.
Also, don't eat too late. If your body's still trying to digest your food, again, that can cause issues.
Yeah, and one of the other things is do not go to bed with a worry or on an argument. So if you've got worries and things in your mind that are bothering you, put them down on a piece of paper, get them out of your head, put them on a piece of paper so that you can kind of remind yourself, right, this is what's bothering me. I'm taking it, I'm putting it on paper, it'll be there waiting for me in the morning. And like I say, don't go to bed in an argument because that's really upsetting and that will give you broken sleep or bad dreams.
Consider putting some good information into your mind just before you go to sleep. So have some happy memories, some things that make you feel great. Even write them down on a card and just read it before you close your eyes, and also things that you're proud of, things that you've done in your life, some achievements that you've made and so on. Put those down on the list. Just read it before you close your eyes, and you put some good stuff in your mind just before you go to sleep.
We call that a wow list. I mean, why put to chance what you're going to think about in the night and how you're going to wake up feeling in the morning? Having
Think
a wow
about
list.
good stuff.
And it reminds you how amazing you are, so it helps with self-esteem as well. So, and as we said, just to conclude, the final thing, as we've said, if you've got any stresses, any anxieties, any worries, things that are kind of bubbling along under there that are making you feel unhappy, all these things can contribute. So again, do take a look around our channel.